Hello. So I read the artist statement first and I watched the 3 videos and then I read the artist statement again. And at first I was kind of like, bleh, like, do I have to read it again? But the first time I read it, but it didn't really like click or like really like flow in my head correctly. And then after watching the videos, I read it again and I was kind of like, oh, like, okay. But I mean, they were all very interesting videos, and before watching them, when I was reading it, obviously I paid a lot of attention to the part where she's talking about her 3 videos that she made, and after each video she talks about how, like, for the fish one, she says, is a movie in which I utilized chance practices to play with the story of how I found my pet fish. So she kind of like described a little bit after each video, which kind of gave you like a brief like summary kind of thing. And then I didn't really pick this part up until reading it for the second time, but she mentions, I begin by considering the guidelines drawn from panel abstracts or rules given by the panel chairs. So as I was watching them, I was thinking in my head, I'm nervous for this project, but I am excited as well because this is just something that I have never done before, and I am scared in the sense as in like, I don't know if I'm gonna do good at it, just because like I don't really think this is like my thing. Like, it's not like, I've never done something like this before, and it's like this weird mad method behind it, which like at the end of it all makes sense, and it's a really good little video that got put together. Like something that stood out to me was like that 3rd one with the dolls. That one, she's like talking, like giving us information, but then at the same time she's like cutting the paper, so you hear the noise of her cutting the paper and her talking, and I was just kind of like, like, what? But no, it's really interesting actually. Like, the fish one was pretty interesting too. The yoga one was pretty interesting too, and it just makes me really curious to see what I would even be able to put together, because this is something else. This is something I don't think about, you know. But like at the end of it all, like reading her artist statement again, like there is like this huge method behind this, and just it's crazy. I mean, she literally goes into detail with how she like put these things together. Like for the other, I mean, she writes here, I took 83 photographs of myself getting in and out of the pose while facing 5 different directions and wearing multiple outfits. Like, the videos look very like, okay, someone could be watching the video and be like, oh, okay, like they didn't put any effort into this, like this is crap, like this is kind of weird. But like, she literally put so much effort into making those videos, and like so much goes into it. And just like the fish video also, she talks over here about like how amazing this story is, but when you're watching it and you don't really know this first, you're just kind of like, oh, okay, like this fish, but like there's just so much that goes into it. So I mean, I don't know, I'm not an expert on this kind of stuff, but I'm kind of excited and nervous.